Folks, how you doing? Welcome back. It's Charlie. Oh, I just got here. Excuse me. It is Wednesday, June 19th, 2019. It's about 8:30, a little after 8:30 in the morning. Wednesday, overcast, or as they say, the marine layer has rolled in. Burn off. It was a little bit chilly last night. Friday is going to be the first day of summer. Yay! Really hoping for that. I just wanted to get hot so I can stop wearing this jacket. It's fine in the morning because it's still pretty cool, especially down in Pasadena. And then coming up through here, through Homanga Park, it gets a little cool and everything. And in the afternoon, I got to ride with this thing on. So, and then it's hot. It was going great. About a couple weeks ago when the sun was out bright and everything, I managed to ride to work without just nothing but my work shirt and my clothes on. No jacket, and I was loving it. I'm like, wow, it's 7 o'clock in the morning, I'm riding my bike and I don't have to worry about cold. So hopefully summer will get here as quick as possible. People are still freaking out. 7 months ago, give or take a month, LA County got over 1 billion with a B. Over $1 billion for the homeless, affordable housing, etc. Basically for low-income and impoverished people across LA County. 1 billion, over 1 billion. 6-7 months later, here we are. The numbers came out, and everybody's freaking out. Then, oddly enough, the numbers last year were a little bit lower. And so the homeless advocates or whatever, they're not sure. They're on pins and needles, and they're waiting. This was in November, December, where the numbers came out lower, and they were expecting lower numbers for 2019. Well, fast forward to today, where the numbers were late in getting out, and I kind of figured they were going to get late, and then the numbers jump up. Honestly, the way I've been viewing, now I'm not a professional by any means. I'm not a statistician or accountant or anything, but what I see around me in society and how society moves, how society grows, how congested it gets. I mean, very few people pay attention to this. Most people are just at the whim, informed at the whim of news organizations. I try to take a lot in, not just news sources, but everything that I see. From what I've seen in the past few years, especially in the last 3 years, is just an accumulation of people, more and more. It's more dense. I mean, even my friends, this weekend when I was with them, they're just telling me all the things that are going on and everything that they see. And like I said, we're friends with the libraries, friends with the police department, and we're friends with the city workers, so we know what's going on, whether it's leaked out to the general public or not by the mayor, city council, or what have you. We always know. And it's a good thing. We're informed and we're given the heads up because they don't want to see us part of whatever negativity, because they know how we are. We were. I was. And my friends continue. So. But the fact is that they use a lot of the money already, and they're still scratching their heads. They knew this was coming just shortly after 2008, after the economy crashed in 2008, and it was just building. And there's not 2008, what, 10, 11 years ago? And everything's just been increasing. This society's seen it, and nothing was mentioned. And if you don't mention it, I guess you're in the hopes of it going away. Kind of like when you think you're getting a cold. If you don't say anything or do anything, you're hoping it's going to go away like it never happened. So the same thing goes for the homeless sector. People think it's just going to go away like the stock market in the 20s crashed and everybody was homeless and living in their vehicles and traveling. And then little by little, 20, 30 years later, the economy started getting back up and whatnot. But this isn't going to get any better. It really isn't. And honestly, it's going to get worse. It's going to get a lot worse. So these people just need to just stop bickering, putting the blame on this, and just get with the game and just start saying no to new developments, new high-rise and expensive developments. We have plenty of that here in California, especially in Pasadena. Here's one thing, exclusivity. I don't see any of those kind of developments happening here in La Cañada. Exclusivity. Special. Pride. It's about keeping it small, keeping it humble, and not making your town or city or village or whatever unsightly with new huge development. If you were to come to, or any of you that have been to La Cañada Flint Ridge, it's cute, it's beautiful, it's quiet. Yes, there's the 210 that goes over here. It's a major thoroughfare. We have JPL over here. We have a lot, but compared to Pasadena, just next door, quality of life is a lot better here, you know. And like I said, maybe I've only seen one or two homeless people, but I really don't see them like in Pasadena ever, and they are everywhere. I haven't been to downtown LA in months since I think I went to last Hollywood several months ago, yeah. But homelessness is everywhere. They're not here in La Cañada. They're not wanting to exploit their town, you know. Pasadena really is. They're really exploiting themselves a lot, and not for the better. I mean, it's just really, what are you going to do when you have a city full of nothing but well-to-do financial people paying through the nose and ears for lifestyle, and you have virtually no low-income people? Who are going to run the business? Who's going to run the McDonald's or the Forever 21 at a minimum scale? And they have to commute miles away, either walk, take the bus, Uber or Lyft, just for $13, $14 an hour. And they can't live in Pasadena because it's too expensive, because you've outpriced it too much and only for the wealthy. And now you're having a hard time running your business because there's hardly any people to hire for employment. People, it's expensive to travel nowadays to a job. Anything past 3 or 5 miles, forget it. It's expensive. It's not even worth it anymore, really. You're commuting for 2 or 3 hours. It's not like commuting from Los Angeles to the Antelope Valley to Lancaster or Palmdale. Just take the 2 over here and boom, you're over there. A lot of people do commute like that. A vehicle. For what it takes from here to get to Palmdale on the Metrolink, for me, it takes the same time for me to get here to about Hollywood on the bus. Not the Gold Line. On the bus. It's a lot. So $1 billion last year. I don't even know what we have left. They haven't even said what's left in the piggy bank. The homeless piggy bank. For such things. I'd like to see an accounting of everything that is spent. That's what they should do. You know what? They want clarity. They want politicians, the president, everything to be clear about everything, their personal and financial life. Okay, let us ask the same thing about the advocates in the homeless sector. We need clarity. We need to see, from the time you got the money, the $1+ billion, 7 months ago to now, in June 2019. Show us what has accomplished. Show us what have you built. Show us how many homeless people you have taken care of off the streets and housed, or in transitional housing, or receiving something positive towards housing and getting off homelessness. A little clarity, please, because that is a lot of money that is being hardly effectively used. So stop pointing the fingers, get off the pot, and just do what needs to be done. And let's get California fixed again, economically, socially, and politically. Let's get this great state going again. There's so much to offer. We have so many people around the world that want to see this great state for any and all reasons. We have the most amenities, the most diverse culture of any state in this nation. Come on. We are just, we're what people want to come to. Let's give them that. Let's fix our state. Let's fix our people. Let's fix our economy, and let's fix our politics. And then maybe we can have a little more happiness out here. And then maybe we can be a model to other cities. That's what we kind of were a model city for a while, for a few short years, but what happened? We lost it. So I think we need to become a model city again. So, and let's start with the homeless, because that is what the entire world and nation is focused on our homeless. So let's do the right thing, folks. Okay? So with that, I'm going to end it and chill out with a little bit more music before I go clock in. And yeah, just not angry. I'm just a little frustrated and miffed about that, but it's just common sense, people, right? Just all this money that is given to someone. We are so demanding about clarity of politicians, and we're not asking this really of corporations when we should be. Even in the nonprofit sector, for those nonprofits that get a lot of money like this. I'm not talking like a couple thousand or whatever. That's nothing. That's okay. But when you got hundreds of thousands, millions, and billions, that to me raises my eyebrows and is a little concerning. I want to know exactly where all this money is going and for what. It's not that hard, right? All right, so you folks take care of yourselves, take care of each other, but always take care of yourselves first. Love one another, trust one another, be kind to each other. Help one another. Don't take today for granted or any other day thereafter. Live for the moment, pull down your pants, and slide on that ice. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up. If you like what I'm doing, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification button. Tell your friends and family about me, about us, and what's going on, what we're doing, who you're following, and how much I've progressed. Oh, I'm also going to put in, if I can remember, a couple links to the one police officer who is like the Friends of the Homeless on Skid Row. He's kind of like the liaison officer, and since he first started doing this, he's gathered up a team. He's really cool. I think Mark's interviewed him and gone on a tour of Skid Row with this officer. He's a very smart guy. He's very concerned about both sides, regular people and homeless people, and he flat out talks about things that need to be done. He's not pulling any punches. He's just a cop doing his job, but very concerned officer for both homeless and non-homeless people in the city of LA. Really smart guy. I'd love to meet this guy, but I will put that down below, okay? I love you folks all. Take care and have a great Wednesday. It's Wednesday, halfway there. Pooped. I can't make it. No, I can make it. All right, my friends. You guys take care. Leave any comments down below. I love your comments. I'm glad you enjoyed the Chalk Fest. I'm going to try and get away and do something this Saturday or Sunday Most definitely. Okay, I promise you. I love you all. Bye bye.